Hi, it's time to get familiar with your learning journal. So this is going to come in handy because it's where you submit project work and write your module reflections. And these two things form a key part of each module's holistic grade. So to start, there are three tools that you'll use for your project submissions: your SAE Google Drive, your learning journal, and Campus Online. So we'll have a quick look at each of these individually, and then we'll go over how they're used as a whole for the project submissions. So here's my Google Drive, and here's the My SAE Study folder. Teachers can only see work that you put in here, including the subfolders. So right-click on the folder and choose Share to double-check the folder is shared correctly. It needs to be shared with both the AU student and moderation_AU email addresses. Your learning journal lives inside your My SAE Study folder, which means it's shared with your teachers, so they'll be able to view it. But remember, they won't be able to see anything outside of this folder. So as mentioned, all the subfolders in your My SAE Study folder are automatically shared. So let's have a look at these. On the top level, there's the year and trimester codes. So let's click on 21T1, and in here I can see my 2021 trimester 1 modules. So let's look in AUD 174. In here I've created folders for each of the projects, and this is where I'll upload my project submission files such as videos, audio, zipped Pro Tools, Premiere or Unity sessions. Essentially, any large files need to go into your Google Drive. To demonstrate, I have an example zipped project file and audio file ready to submit. So I'll upload them to Project 1 right now. Okay, so let's move on to the Learning Journal. We can get there by clicking here. Learning journals serve a few different functions, but in a nutshell, they're the place where you put your project work and module reflections. I'll expand 21T1, and here I can see my modules. In each of these, I need to create several pages, one for each project, one for the weekly reflections, and one for the final module reflection. I'm ready to finish Project 1, which is kind of a remix for the AUD 174 door operations module. In the Project 1 page, I'm going to add a link to the work that I uploaded earlier to my Google Drive. And add a project reflection along with some images to complete the project. Alright, so now the project's ready to submit. So I'm going to copy my Learning Journal link and then head over to Campus Online. I'll go to the project submission portal, and in here I'll click Edit Submission. On your side, you'll see Add Submission. That's what you should click. And then simply paste the link that leads to my Learning Journal, and that's it. The project's submitted. There's nothing else to do. So to quickly recap, project files go in your Google Drive, project work goes in your Learning Journal, and finally you submit the finished project links to Campus Online. So let's jump back into the Learning Journal and talk about the reflections and how to edit and publish the site. Let's finish this off with a look at how to edit and publish your Learning Journal site. So firstly, Learning Journals aren't public on the internet. And by publishing, I mean referring to having your Learning Journal edits updated in the version seen by teachers. There are two sides to your Learning Journal: the editing area and the published site. To see the published site, click here. On the right, you have three tabs: Insert, Pages, and Themes. Insert allows you to insert different things such as text and image sections, YouTube links, slides, etc. Pages shows a map of your site, and you can reorganize and recreate new pages. You can also hide and delete pages. The Themes tab gives you theme options for your whole site. Finally, anytime you make changes to your site, such as reflections or adding project work, you need to publish the site for the changes to be viewable by your teachers. To publish, you just simply push this button. Learning journals are Google sites, so if you'd like to get more information on how to customize your learning journal, it's worth Googling how to do something on a Google site. Feel free to personalize your learning journal with funky pictures or animated GIFs, anything that you think gives it a personal touch and a bit of life. So that's it from me. Enjoy your time at SAE and all the best with your future studies.